Ready? All right. Question.
Fire away. Did Hayden get hurt? You just take him out to...
He had a similar to what happened last week. He's dinged on the elbow a little bit, and we didn't want to chance it. We also wanted to have an opportunity to give Ross a chance to go out there and play. It's not a favorable situation right there. The score and where he's at in the game, but we felt like it was the right thing to do at that time. He had earned it, deserved a shot at it, and with Hayden being a little bit dinged, that was a smart thing.
You got off to a pretty good start, especially defensively. You were right with them. You missed a field goal, and that kind of opened the floodgates. I don't know if that had anything to do with the floodgates, but from then on, they kind of pulled away, and that interception at the end of the half was just devastating.
Yeah, it's tough to overcome some things like that, and it showed tonight. That right before half, where you're not where you want to be, but you're right there in the game, and you feel like, hey, we've moved the ball offensively. We haven't put it in the end zone, but they've moved it offensively. We've made some plays on defense. We've kept them in front of us. We haven't let the quarterback go wild, and then to have that, I mean, it was a swift kick that was really difficult and tough to overcome, I think.
What's it like to watch that play unfold? I mean, you got a free play, and you must have been thinking, we just do the best we can with this, and then the next thing another time.
Again, hindsight, I got to look back at it, but we want to be aggressive. And we tell our kids all the time, believe in what we're doing. We're in the red zone. We want to score touchdowns. We're not going to settle for field goals. And to have an untimed down where you don't have a chance to at least say, hey, we're going to take a shot at this thing. I mean, if we take a knee right there, our kids are going to look at us and think, well, you don't want to go for it. You don't think we got a chance. And but we also got to be smarter. So there's some things we could definitely do better. And I think that was one of those ones right there that really hurt us in the long run.
Did you like the way the guys hung in there and kept playing?
I know we keep saying it, and I really do feel like we're not that far away. And I couldn't say that last week. That's the best in our league right there. And they're good, and they're going to be tough to beat. But I believe that we are close, and we're honing in on some things. And we got to find a way to get over the hump. We got to find a way. There's two plays out there on defense that are 3 inches away from having a chance to make one of those plays like they made. Where they make it, take it back, and run it, for a pick six. And we had two of them, I think, that were right there, and I think we're 2-3 inches away. And that's, it's just where we are right now, and we got to get over that hump. We got to find a way to do it.
When you say, Luke, that you think it feels like you're close, how hard is it to get that message across to the guys and get them to believe it? Because it does appear.
You know what? I got to give them credit. I didn't see a look. I didn't see the look, and I saw the look a little bit last week. I saw the look in the first week of the season when things happened, and I didn't see it. Even at halftime, I didn't see a look. I mean, they were down. I know I was probably as down as anybody, but I didn't. And then they kept going, and they kept fighting. So there's things we can build upon, and I really do believe it. And I know that, you can say, offense did this or reality is they moved the football. We couldn't capitalize, we couldn't finish. We get a penalty here, we take a sack here, but for the most part, they had an opportunity to move the football, and it's the same thing for them. Someone's got to get over the hump. We got to catch one of those balls in the end zone. We got to have a chance to go up and come down with something. And the only way you're going to be successful in this thing is eventually start to make those plays.
Did you see anything from Ross in a situation like that, and forming an opinion or assessment?
We got to go back and watch. I mean, the thing I like, he went in a tough situation. He ran the football. He took a shot on the sidelines. You didn't see him laying around there. You didn't see him walling around. And he didn't bat an eye. I wanted him to not throw the football on fourth down. That's not what I want to do. But here's a guy out there that's still fighting and trying to make a play, and believed he could get it done. And there's some things we got to do smarter and better, but it's not from the lack of his want to and effort.
We're good?
But he averaged more than 50 points a game the last 3 weeks, so you can take something out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a decent job on the quarterback, and when he takes off and runs, it's scary, and he made some throws that I wasn't quite sure that that could beat us. And some of those field side flat throws, or the comeback at 13 yards to the field side, the one that was kind of the one of the straws that broke the camel's back there in the first half. I think it was 3rd and 12, and I think he took it for about 35 or something. And that's one of those ones I'm talking about that we're 3 inches away, but 3 inches sounds like it's not that far, but at some point in time, someone's got to find those 3 inches for us to get over the hump, and we just got to keep fighting. Thank you.
Thanks.